पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करे बेटा मेरा काम करेगा हम्म जस्ट अ सेकेंड। चलो हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक टू अनदर लाइव स्ट्रीम। सो आज हम लोग जो कल का सीरीज़ चालू किया था नोबडी वांट्स टू डाई उसको कंटिन्यू करेंगे, ठीक है। एंड देखते हैं आगे का क्या सीन है। आगे का क्या सीन है लेट्स सी। एक मिनट रुक जाओ ज़रा। एक मिनट। उफ, चलो डन। सो हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक टू अनदर लाइव स्ट्रीम। एक मिनट। नो डाटा अच्छा होगा ना। चल कंटिन्यू करते कल का जहाँ पे हम लोग ने
Waking Sarah up for a drunken
एंड
call
किया
was
था।
as healthy as my usual cigarette dinner. But I needed this conversation. And something told me she needed it too. Anyway,
ठीक है।
it was a nice contrast with all these
कितना
conversations
आवाज़
that
आता
leave
है
me
ऐसा?
hungover even when I don't drink.
सो कल का उससे कंटिन्यू होगा ना। एक मिनट सर। हम्म कल भी एक वर्टिकल स्ट्रीम कर लेनी चाहिए थी।
The sync test is ready. Immediately approach the Hestia
ठीक
module.
है। हमको क्या यहाँ पे जाना था ना कल। मुझे इसका डीप है ये ठीक है। लाइक जो भी देख रहा है मेक श्योर टू लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब। एंड आवाज़ सब ठीक से आ रहा है क्या बता देना। पापा कहते
Logs.
हैं।
James Kara. Welcome back. I'm starting the synchro test.
मेरा सरनेम कार है।
Please take a deep breath and imagine a safe space. Feel the ground under your feet. Excellent. Very literally, but perfect. Please select a seat.
ऐसा मेरा नाम कार है। ठीक है आवाज़ तो ठीक ही आ रहा है। क्या करना है को बैठना? टेक अ सीट, टेक अ सीट. ये अच्छा लग
Our
रहा
own death is a difficult experience that we naturally repress from consciousness.
है. बैठा है
In
मेरे.
order to enable smooth functioning in the new body, we need to remember the last moments of our lives and
together face the trauma of the last death. Yes, I know.
कहता है मेरा सेकंड बॉडी है.
Sorry.
before we get to the point, please recall the first death.
It was just an injury. I just changed my body, and my old shell went to the Hall of Fame. It looks pretty good there.
Please start calibration process.
Oh, nice. क्या करूँ मैं?
Calibration successful. Thank you. Let's go to the memories.
भाई साहब कैसी यादें हैं मेरी ये?
It's time to confront them. Proceed to the next stage. The key to synchronization is the ability to put the past into perspective. Please try to do this. You are at the peak of your abilities and career. Have you thought about buying a Synchro Plus program?
Thanks. I can't afford it.
मैं बेसबॉल
No
प्लेयर था.
worries.
नाइस.
Common tests work just as well. Please continue. A new body, a new chapter in life?
I had no choice. I didn't synchronize with the new shell like I did with my original.
Positive rate threshold is 80%.
Maybe for you. In sports, a fraction of every percent counts.
Excellent. You found a new purpose in life.
ये मेरी वाइफ है ना और ये मेरा नया बॉडी है. वाह, सोने का पर्पस है
Finding
मेरा.
yourself in a new reality is a huge challenge.
Turns out I have a knack for this job.
Do you miss your job?
You don't even realize.
Let's move on to the last death event.
ये साइकोलॉजिस्ट कौन है? मेरा वो घर के अंदर जो कंप्यूटर बोलता है वो. वो भाई ये कहाँ है?
It seems that the complexity of the trauma will not allow us to continue.
I can handle it.
Synchronization is a process, not an act. Try to isolate minor events using all your senses, or stop and extend the recovery period.
No. I'll remember. I'll get it from my memory. Some shine, grease, burn, and...
Excellent.
Seriously? I had a chance to hit it, but my gun jammed, even though I cleaned it the day before.
Who did you want to hit?
पूरे इसमें वो गन का काम पता नहीं क्या है, कुछ यूज तो हुआ नहीं.
We were on a mission. Me and Seth. Powerful explosion. think it derailed the train. My ears were ringing and... Fuck. I don't remember.
What about Seth and the one you were chasing? Can you focus on them?
I'll try. So many bodies. I had to get him. Dispense justice. The bastard kept eluding me.
ओह ये मेरा बॉडी है क्या अभी लेटेस्ट वाला भाई साहब
I knew he got hit hard.
ये क्या मेरा पहला बॉडी
But this...
James, do you blame yourself for what happened to him?
We got a lousy job.
Unstable simulation. We'd better stop for today. All right?
Now?
अरे मैं गलती से स्पेस
When do
दबा
I get
दिया
a chance to pass the damn test? I won't let this go. I can't. I'll finish it, and I'll be back where I belong.
मेरा अभी वाला बॉडी भी ऐसे ही दिखता है ना हाँ अभी वाला भी ऐसे ही दिखता है मेरा बॉडी
Attention. Dynamic element detected. James, it's dangerous. It could be projection, not recollection.
What projections? This is my fucking window.
अरे मेरी वाइफ इसका मरने का रीज़न देखना पड़ेगा भाई बार बार दिखती रहती है पता नहीं क्या मरने का रीज़न है
We recommend staying home. Your mental state is very strained and you need time to recuperate.
How long until I'm back to work?
From 9 to 12 months. Estimates may change.
Fuck!
सब तोड़ना ही था
Sarah, I fucked up. I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm admitting guilt.
What happened? Is everything all right? What have you done?
I can't do anything. I've no chance to go back.
James,
No. I'll finish the case. I won't leave it like this, but I won't drag you down with me. I'm sorry for earlier. I'll cover all traces.
कल मैं नहाया नहीं
Can't
था
drag
नहा लेता
everyone down all the time.
ऐसा भी क्या है
You didn't deserve it.
whew. Wow, that's very kind of you.
ट्रेन इज जस्ट स्नेक
You're
सिटी
such a drama queen sometimes. What did you think? I'd leave it like that?
I
I'll
get
leave
us
you with it?
in flame
I have a few leads to discuss.
Really?
You think you're the only person in this town who wants to know what's going on?
Let's get busy then.
इसका यूज़ मेरे को अभी तक मालूम नहीं क्या है ओके टॉयलेट अभी जा नहीं सकते उसने बोला नहीं आ जा क्या करना है अभी ओके क्लूज ठीक है ओके क्या इसका अभी क्लूज निकालना है ठीक है
Where do we start?
ओके ठीक है
Since the Zeppelin crashing into the building right after Green's death is more than just a lucky break.
एक मैं पानी पी के आता हूँ चलो
For us. Definitely not for them. You know exactly what I mean. Let's start with the connection between the Green case and the Icarus shooting.
वैसे कल तो मैं क्लूज निकालना सीख गया था इजी है चलो
I need a clue as strong as rot gut from a dirty glass.
Oh, please. Seriously?
Sarah, do you have access to the CTC registers?
Just checked. Kovalev Zekarite never made it there, which means that this is another...
This is another final death. They both left this world, and they left behind quite a mess.
Do you think they managed to carry out the plan from Green's letter?
All we know is they gave their lives for it.
Could anyone here know Green and Kovalev were up to something?
Damned good question. Let's check.
On one hand, he was just a pawn.
You mixing game metaphors?
Hey, people say that.
Never mind. You're right.
As the chief's trusted man, he must have known about Green's death.
Just what was he looking for here? Sarah, can you check what building this is?
How am I supposed to do that? This is just a small section. I need more to work with here.
Ah,
Holy shit. So Dean was buying the blueprints for Green's apartment from Colette. And Colette didn't know about Green's death. And that order not to board Icarus. You think Dean was following the chief's orders?
Dean may have been working for someone else. The chief does his job as best he can. The chief has been blocked.
We can't rule out that Dean was working for someone else.
Like who? And what the hell do Green's plans have to do with it?
Let's focus on the second question.
You think we missed something at Green's?
Everything points to that.
As long as everyone's focused on the riot now, the apartment should be empty.
Great. Let's finish what we started.
Diagnostics complete. Repair cost and fine
$938.
Ah, fuck you. And don't wait for me with dinner. I'll be late.
$938 भाई साहब क्या
After
रिपेयर?
our little nightly
अच्छा वो जो मैंने
talk,
तोड़ा था वाह.
I knew I wasn't alone in all this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece, but it was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times, and unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
ओके अभी किधर आ गए हम लोग?
Should I send you a sleeping bag?
Crime scene.
Get a move on. Turn on the camera. Stand back. The feds secured the entrance.
Could you?
I'm on it.
You get excited when you do something illegal.
I'm in rehab, so don't tempt me.
Your file interests me. Be hard to find anything.
I'd like to see your file.
I erased it. Good luck with that.
I have my ways.
Ready.
ग्रीन टावर. यहाँ तो मैं वापस क्यों आया
That's
था?
where it begins.
You watch too many movies. So what are we looking for?
A red X.
Okay. Any ideas?
लेकिन मैं यहाँ क्यों आया अभी? Find the place of the marked map. हाथ में गैजेट पहन लेता. मुझे जरूरत तो पड़ने वाली है. टेक अ लुक. क्या खाली पड़ा है लेकिन.
The fucking safe? Did they just clean it out?
Are you sure it's this safe?
I took it already. Do you see something else?
See something else?
Nothing. Empty. Just like my account. Get out.
Can you check what they took?
You know, it's not like I didn't break the law this week, so I'll see.
Wait,
James,
it's not about the safe.
you just said the complete opposite.
I changed my mind.
They took everything out. What do you want us to do? X-ray it?
Great idea.
Why am I saying anything?
आ जा भाई एक्सरे.
See? Cables lead somewhere.
Probably to the washing machine.
Over. There's some interference. Can you repeat?
Hello?
Yes?
Storm's coming. The electronics are freaking out.
Where do they lead?
What? What? To the electricity. Never mind.
नीचे का वायरिंग इधर.
It looks like a door. It must be opened remotely. Maybe I can find something with X-ray. Now we're talking.
व्हाट? पासवर्ड वासवर्ड कुछ नहीं? ओके नाइस फ्लैशलाइट है इसमें. रुक जाओ भाई. क्लूज वूज कुछ हो सकता है. हर एंगल देखो. डिटेक्टिव है हम. हर एक कोना हर एक चीज़ देखेंगे. लड़ते नहीं है भाई. एडवर्ड ग्रीन. एक मिनट ज़रा. हाँ इधर तो कुछ है नहीं. नीचे चलता. नीचे चल के देखते. हाँ नीचे चल के मालूम पड़ेगा क्या आगे का सीन है. कहाँ पे मार्किंग दिख रहा था उधर ना. किया तो मैं एक्सरे. इसके पीछे. ओके यहाँ से.
Why such a large generator for such a small safe?
This isn't a generator.
You sound like an expert.
I was helping my cousin repair pneumatics like this. Tech from a mortal era. Rich people love automated shit in their homes. We still don't know what this device is for. Just keep looking. This box could lift several tons.
Maybe it's pumping gel into the roots. Although, it doesn't look connected.
ये कहाँ से ला?
हम्म,
ये कहाँ से ला?
लिया था।
किसे?
पहले तो लिया था
अभी?
जब कंप्यूटर बनाया था।
ये माइक?
हाँ,
यूट्यूब देखा, मैं आज देख रहा हूँ।
यूज़ नहीं किया था। हाँ,
The wall is a meter from the safe. Doesn't make sense.
Maybe we're missing something. Safe?
I'll lock him up.
You're asking my opinion?
बस अब यहाँ पे था, कहाँ गया?
What next?
We have a card. Bingo! The first rich dude's secret wall safe of my career.
You should be a thief.
I'm building my resume.
Nice to see you develop.
Hey, fuck you. This was my idea. Don't push it. James, what is happening?
Sarah? Oh, fuck.
शायद कनेक्शन भी टूट गया रहेगा।
So green at a private dungeon. And perhaps it holds his stamp collection. Another victim. Just more questions. Brian Theodore Coven. What are you doing here? If it wasn't for his donations, orphanages in the city would disappear. Formal dress. A meeting? With the murderer? With Green? Let's check where you came from, Coven. What?
फ्लैशलाइट से अच्छा तो ऐसा लग रहा है।
Making a mess. Get your act together. Don't you already know who the murderer is?
James?
I tried to, you know.
Are you there?
Sarah? crushed by a chandelier. Fancy way to go.
Perfect for the upper class.
The governor. Sans pants. Prestigious guest list. Chris Everson. Even my idiot neighbor has a bumper sticker. Wonder what he thinks about him and the law now. Anna Turner. Used to be a sports writer. We had some interesting interviews when my team was winning. Then she got into politics and became editor of the whole paper. You had your last deadline.
भेजा नहीं आज भी ये नहीं हुआ
कहाँ बचा है नंबर लिखना है
He was standing under it. I'll pick him up and find out who it is. Maybe I can lift the chandelier. The fire upstairs must have damaged the wires. What did you... Okay. But why did he fall? And where's the killer? Chris Everson. He'd sell his own mother for votes.
There was a scandal that he used his mother's illness in the campaign.
Shot. Needs a closer look.
Gunpowder.
The Emperor of Screens. Make that god. There's no movie studio that doesn't kiss his ring. Or maybe a little lower.
He influences more people than you think.
What is this? Everybody lies.
They learn to live a lie.
Adam Cadis. Why am I not surprised to see you? Debauchery is your specialty. Okay, what happened here? Where's the damn killer? How did they die?
Losing your nerve?
Never mind. He was standing here before the chandelier fell on his head. Blagojevich. Journalistic scum.
ये किसको मारा और क्यों मारा?
Who brings a gun to a fancy party?
Fucking lack of culture.
8mm. Were you sitting here with a loaded gun?
Think twice before inviting a paranoia case.
The shootout started. You probably didn't consider that.
वो वहाँ पे किसी को मार रहा था.
You didn't shoot that fucking thing down on your own head.
Are you sure?
He shot the killer. Was that... How are you feeling?
Better every minute.
He aimed toward the piano.
ये क्या है भाई?
Weird. The trail ends here. Lots of glass under your feet and nothing around. The killer had plenty of time to cover all traces. Like you got hit by a truck.
A crash, chest damage, internal organ. Sorry.
Why so much glass?
Any complaints?
Fuck no. Glass, you, blood. Every piece brings me closer to you.
Guys, जो भी देख रहा है, make sure to like and subscribe.
He could have believed it all.
What if he hated himself and helped create a world?
As if he flew over the barrier? It's not everything. Gotta be more. Blagojevich. What do they have to pay him to take all the public's hate? So that was his spot. Shoe print. Maybe he ran? Where was the killer? Shit. Not enough data. I still don't know what this asshole was doing. Did you run away? Why in this direction? It doesn't make sense.
उसको कौन गोली मारा?
Looks too rich for my blood.
ओह,
A broken bottle? Did you chase the guy with it?
किसी को मारने के लिए भागा है.
Expect that. Where were you sitting? Maybe the glass shards will show me. Bingo. So you were sitting here.
Chemical analysis.
You attacked, even though bullets were flying everywhere.
किस पे अटैक किया इसने
You
लेकिन?
can do that. That's where you were hiding. Fucking wiring. You've had your chance. No need to run across the middle of it all.
Well, better to do something than nothing at all in a situation like that. Although, as you can see, this is no guarantee of success.
And he was done running. He fell limply. Maybe he died in flight. Yet something or someone stopped him.
ये कौन था?
He shot at Blagojevich. Low. Maybe Blagojevich saw Kadis and liked both their odds better. Did you feel a cold sweat on your back?
It would take more than that.
Right. You were lucky with that. How to quell the masses. Oh, nice. They even think about us after hours.
Well, their plans will have to wait.
Did you do this?
Someone's behind just fucking wiring.
Which gets in the way of my work. Need more light.
Restore
Who's
the power.
Sarah?
What?
You mumbled her name when you were lying on the ground.
Don't know. I was delirious.
Misery loves company, especially in the Force. Is she...
High voltage. Must be powering something big. Let's see what happens when we connect this contraption. What is this? Couldn't he just keep his skeletons in the regular closet like the rest of us? This reminds me of something. I saw one just like it in the safe. Only degenerates can afford to endure prohibition with dignity. Now I know where the damn glass came from. I thought nothing could surprise me today. Yeah, 9. Are these the ones I saw in holograms? Let's start with the photos. You were shooting blindly at Cadus. Senator Patricia Terrence. Oh, this is rich. They've been trying to make her out to be a terrorist for decades because she wanted to change the world. It turns out that they're all on one payroll. The wound looks burnt. Someone was shooting at close range? Blood trail. And anything else? It's time for pictures of your friend. Maybe when they're incognito, it's easier for them to open up to sensations. Pretty much everyone here knows each other.
वैसा भी खाना.
I don't know you. They slaughtered him and bled him for fun. Is it an Icarite? No. It's impossible. It must be some kind of imitation.
Are you sure?
How did it all start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't you tired of these games? What's your point?
I want to help you.
Sure, because you're such a noble guy, right?
On Icarus, you couldn't do the right thing. Let me show you whose side you picked.
How fucking kind of you.
Who is this guy on the bed? हाँ वो तो जानेंगे ही. लेकिन अभी करना क्या है? Okay.
Drake Star? I thought he was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim, but I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's, an expensive fetish. .9mm, same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit. Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush. He could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from.
हाँ भाई ट्रेल ढूंढते.
Went straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from eco marble.
I admire all forms of art, especially when it helps to establish a shooting position.
अब ये
Who
कौन
are
है?
you, aspiring liaison? How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sarah of yours?
ये आदमी कहाँ से आया अभी?
Suddenly a shooter appears and takes out our star. It looks like he almost bled out before you shot him.
Are you suggesting there was more than one killer?
Unlike the rest, this one was murdered voluntarily. However fucked up that sounds. I wonder who painted it.
Want one for the living room?
I'm not sure it matches my couch.
ये अभी तो अच्छा दिख रहा है. फोर्टनाइट ना, फोर्टनाइट का देखा नहीं मैंने. यही खेल रहा हूँ मैं.
Different blood types.
Presumably, the senator had a pleasurable time with Drake.
Before you got her, she was bleeding like hell. Senator used
ओके,
this as
उसका
shield.
एक गोली इसको लगी. ओके, समझा. ठीक है. आवाज आगे गिरी. ठीक है, ये समझ गया मेरे को.
She gets hit and plays dead. Smart move.
ये मरी कि नहीं मरी कुछ आइडिया नहीं. How did the senator died? क्या मालूम. अच्छा, ओके.
Was she trying to escape?
ओके, मरने का नाटक किया उसने, तो इसने उसको भी गोली मार दिया. ओके, ठीक है.
Ritual toy. Sharp. Senator must have held it.
Hmm.
Drake's blood. And maybe yours too.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
स्ट्रेंजर किसकी वॉइस है कुछ समझ ही नहीं आ रही.
Always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her.
ओके, वो चाकू लेके चढ़ गई उसके ऊपर. लेकिन ये कौन है? अच्छा, वही है क्या? ठीक. आई थिंक हुआ क्या, उसने उसको गोली मारा, ये नीचे गिर के मरने का नाटक किया, और वो जब भी जा रहा था तभी वो पीछे से आई और इसको पकड़ी. इतना तक समझ गया.
Was she waiting for her moment?
वही वही वही. जैसे वो आया, वो भागी और मारने की कोशिश की.
Drake had
चाकू
type O
था.
negative blood. This is a different type.
हाँ
surprised you?
ब्लड टैग ये तो था BRH+। आके आके दूसरा ब्लड टैग ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ऊपर चढ़ी और उसने भाई साहब गंदा लगा रहेगा भाई। भाई साहब पूरा ड्रिप के झिला दिया।
Blood and burned skin. They had to struggle, but he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel. She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else get your attention? She almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote. Broken ribs. You crushed her when you fell on her, and she still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kata's shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach.
देख मिनट से ओके ठीक है जल्दी जल्दी ख़त्म किया तो आज की एंडिंग है इसकी। चलो व्हाट वाज द किलर डूइंग। किलर ने किसको गोली मारा अभी ये कौन है।
A bullet from a revolver. Probably Katas's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy.
ओके फिर उसने इसको गोली मारा क्या समझे। ठीक है इसका रोल क्या था।
As fuck.
हाँ
Don't underestimate me.
I would
इसका
dare.
रोल क्या था फिर।
How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier? Lucky. Respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. But where? A recording console. I wonder what it turns on. Zilch.
Where did Green hide in the monitoring center?
Did you leave the shrine with the weapons? Very subtle. check to see if any victims were killed with this gun.
बुलेट्स तो फुल है.
9mm, 5 bullets, half empty clip. Did the killer shoot it?
तो हाफ
They
एम्प्टी
shoot
होगा.
at him.
भाई साहब तो ऐसा बिना ग्लव्स पहने छू रहा है, तेरे फिंगरप्रिंट आ जाएंगे उसमें.
Gee, we go back to the beginning. Edward Green. What did you have on him?
Look around. Do you really think anyone would need more than what you see?
Let's see where you take me.
देखते दूसरा कनेक्शन किधर जाता है.
Another. This must be a dead end.
ये देख लेता हूँ.
Cables run deeper. Fuck. Not now. It's so close.
अब ये किधर जा रहा हूँ मैं? ओ भाई.
Mount Olympus comes with a pocket Hades, a frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover. The youngest bodies possible. No certificates. Same as on the table at Green's. He was here.
यहाँ पे आके बॉडी वो चेंज होता है क्या? सोल.
Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them. I recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit. Icarite in this one? Age 21.
ब्रेन को स्कैन करके क्या जाना होगा?
Owner of the stabbed body.
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites, why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers. Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
और वो यहाँ पे बैठ के देख रहा था.
You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back. He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
वो कूदा
Makes
क्यों?
perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her,
ये सारा भी मिली हुई है क्या?
take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
Leave this place and find Sara. बस सारा. अरे सारा मिल जा भाई, मेरी वाइफ मर गई, एक तू ही है जो मेरा सहारा. चल चल ऊपर चल जल्दी. मुझको लग रहा है पुलिस आ गई शायद.
I'm just wondering. Since you saw what
क्या पता
Green's
ग्रीन मरा ही ना हो.
guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you.
Or
क्या पता ग्रीन मरा ही ना हो.
let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her? This much gel could blow up the Senate.
You can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here,
Yes.
and the victims,
Maybe they want revenge.
what kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
क्लोज भाई क्लोज. लीव का एक उसका क्यों सुनूं मैं?
The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah.
तो ये पूरा एक ही केस के ऊपर स्टोरी बना है.
How could I let myself be tricked like this?
चलो सारा ढूंढने के तो शायद फाइनली सारा देखने मिले कैसे दिखती है.
Never revolved around you, idiot. If someone says that, they're fucking with you. Remember that already.
स्लम, लिबर्टी आइलैंड.
More or less where she lived, not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her.
ऐसा मैं ऊपर क्या कर रहा हूँ? एग्जामिन.
Sarah needs electricity, and lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see. Broken cables for sure won't lead me to her. These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you? can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here? It doesn't seem connected to the net. Damn it. Electric current powers up the antenna. It must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look.
इसमें अच्छी गाड़ी चलाने का भी ऑप्शन रहता ना, मज़ा आता। तो फाइनली ज़मीन पे आए हम लोग।
Lady Liberty, down in the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people. No one else did. One of the cables draws the most of it. It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late. Sarah?
वो किडनैप हो गई रहेगी।
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week.
I have nothing to lose का बोल रहा भाई सारा है। तो शक्ल भी नहीं मालूम कैसी है उसकी, देखा ही नहीं है अभी तक। एक आ गया।
What is this place?
सारा इधर रहती है। फायर स्टैक वैलोरेंट है कोई? पीयूष भाई तो फोर्टनाइट चले गए। समर्थ बैडी का आइडिया नहीं है। अब मेरा ये स्टोरी ख़त्म होने वाला है। मतलब सारा है किधर? सारा वो समझ गया है किधर, बट वैसा अब सारे किलर ना निकले। नहीं, कोई तो कोई तो कोई तो
What the hell?
You thought I'd be an easy target?
huh? You are trapped. Police don't shoot.
Police, don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
What do you want?
What do you really want?
For you to realize you're making a huge mistake.
हाँ भाई, सारा ही है ये। मैं सारा पहले ही मर चुकी है।
What have you done to her? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1.
Let's settle this one-on-one!
James, James, can you hear me?
What the fuck?
Okay, okay.
ये सारा है?
Pull it now. It's me, Sarah. We're good. We're good. Just relax.
मैं सोचा सारा कोई है अच्छी.
Sarah, you look like shit.
Yeah, back at ya. You're goddamn lucky I missed. I thought some junkie broke into my house.
भाई साहब मैं सोचा सारा को दिखते रहेगी अच्छी खासी. तो बुढ़े
I'm
निकली.
almost finished stitching you up.
Could you almost finish faster?
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
इसका आवाज से शक्ल मैच नहीं कर रहा.
Why did you come here?
आवाज इसका एकदम ऐसा जवान जैसा लेकिन शक्ल बुढ़ा. I thought you were in danger.
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking too. Someone's fallen into bad company here.
His body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
You're in your 30s, right?
29.
My bad.
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to
कि
anyone.
29
And
की है
then
but ये
fucking James Kara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay. I rented my body on the black market.
Sarah, what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
भाई साहब इसने अपनी बॉडी किससे एक्सचेंज कर लिया बुढ़े आंटी से. कोई और मिला नहीं क्या? ओ भाई साहब वो सर सारा कोई और मिला नहीं क्या? भाई साहब इधर कहा 29 इयर्स की थी तू एंड कहा ये वो बॉटल क्या सा ग्लूकोज की बॉटल चला के घूम रही है. भाई साहब इससे अच्छा तो पहला वाला बॉडी ठीक था. Those who are watching us, make sure to like and subscribe.
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable.
Thanks for unsubscribing.
One night,
जिंदा
when
हो
the
गया.
acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. And back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person. Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Who's Taylor?
The greatest treasure in this dump. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. We kept digging. For normal people, it's a portrait of misery, desperation. But for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
And the authorities just looked the other way?
They didn't give a shit. It's the slums. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Your sister?
No. We were in love. I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
Bitch.
She only thought of others, never herself. Selfless to a fault. After a month, her subscription expired. And we were broke. And there was no one to help her. She
क्या
wound
का
up in
सब्सक्रिप्शन
debt,
बॉडी का
and the body went to auction.
हाँ भाई साहब बॉडी का सब्सक्रिप्शन लेना पड़ता है एक महीने
And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes.
वाह भाई वाह
You're the detective.
बॉडी
Now
का
you know
सब्सक्रिप्शन
my
अभी से
motive.
अगर पैसा नहीं भरा तो बॉडी वापस
James, do you mind?
Oh, fuck! Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
ये सबके घर में रहता है क्या मेडिसिन ये
Blood tests. Beginning of the month.
भाई साहब कहाँ चली गई एंड कंटिन्यूसली सारा
2042 living museums.
ये कहाँ चली गई ओके उधर
James, aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
I don't think about it mine don't fade any away instead of it.
Lucky me. Mine don't fade. They haunt me. More literally than I'd like.
You must have some good ones. At least one.
We're at the movies, and Rachel tries to convince me it's a crime flick she's already seen. They were all the same to her, and of course she's teasing me, and I'm trying to watch the fucking movie. Right now, I'd give anything to be sitting there next to her. I'd focus all my attention on her.
Maybe then you wouldn't remember it. Maybe it's the imperfect moments that create the most precious memories.
What are we drinking to?
What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
Like in some westerns, evenings.
Ever watch any westerns?
No. What are they about?
Oh, you'd love them. I think you'd identify with the characters. So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
I won my success. I admire your determination.
Points for determination. Must not have been easy for you.
Fortunate combo. I had insomnia and hated wasting my time. I guess that's how I managed to pass all the exams.
Did
Did our
department?
department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never going to be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Do you know which agent came for?
Do you know who it was? Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
Want to get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent. To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
Then how about we get revenge on this whole sick fucking system?
Like that's possible. Taylor's my focus. And you? Why'd you become a cop?
अरे भाई साहब.
Work well under pressure, resistant to stress.
अरे मेरे को
ability to
पीना
assess
है, बट
situations
पीने को
quickly.
क्या है?
Only the commander instead of a coach. and
पीने दो
the
मुझे,
field's been bigger.
पीने दो.
That's all?
I believed in justice. And shit like that.
But you don't anymore?
Come on, grow up. Who asks questions like that? Especially after all the shit we've seen.
भाई साहब जल्दी मुझे पीना है, क्या है?
Bottoms up.
Honesty to the
To
past.
honesty. I think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
Yum.
Great. What's our poison?
The slum's chief export, apart from bodies. Moonshine.
Nice. The worse the neighborhood, the better the hooch. What are you renting the body for?
Surrogate. For some rich broad.
कितना बातचीत करते हैं भाई ये गेम में?
Sarah, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
Okay. I'll trust you. At least I'll try.
Much appreciated.
All right. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
Salma said it was recycled. give one to me?
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
क्या कर रही है?
We can scan the shell and check.
There's no need, really. Let's not.
So you know what you're doing?
Are you sure you know what you're doing? You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
You feel nothing in the bank. It's a nightmare, not a...
It's not sleep when you're in the bank. It's nothingness. You don't feel anything.
Like transferring in CTC? I remember what you said. You said you'd rather die than go to the bank.
But for different reasons, remember?
James, I have to save her. Fuck.
भाई एक तो सेकेंड हैंड बॉडी है, ऊपर से घस रही है, नाखून टूटेगा नहीं तो क्या होगा? I get it. You're just crossing the line. We were supposed to be a good guys.
For fuck's sake, Sarah. We were supposed to be the good guys, remember? You believe there were lines we never cross.
What are you saying?
Maybe you should stop before it's too late.
Yeah? Just let her rot in the bank? After what she gave for me?
You can start over, maybe Taylor would want that. You have the entity to put her out.
After what Taylor did for you, maybe she wouldn't want you to throw away your life. You can start over while you're young. Trust me. At least by the time you turn 100, there's still a chance.
Fuck off.
But remember, you can count on me. The trust hurts.
Hey, I piss everyone off. I'm honest. Still, you can count on me. Dress your finger.
I can handle it.
Five people are watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you. I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Mm-hmm. Can you fire up the board here?
No.
We'll do it the old way then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
I can't believe all this evidence. You were right from the start.
Seriously?
चलो इसको छोटा evidence.
That's not what I meant. But the murderer was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. Where do we start?
How do you deal with that kind of desynchro?
And how do you deal with it?
I don't know if I'm the best example.
James, I
Green
managed
did
to
not
get what
use
was in Green's
the
safe.
machine
There were
that
recordings of his synchro tests and
body
a ton
from
of
the
private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Orphanages could not influence him during the transfer.
There may be no evidence that they made a transfer of consciousness at the time of the incident, but his behavior...
I know, it's damn suspicious. Let's just put it together piece by piece.
And it all comes down to this? Fucking why?
Art for art's sake?
Okay,
let's assume that this was his motive. What's next? You're telling me these are the only people who can deal with the chaos in this city?
Am I? No. But I think that's what Green is trying to tell us.
Do you buy it?
Well, this motherfucker knew corruption and power like no one else. Okay, whether it was Green's will or someone else was pulling the strings, why did Green have to die?
I see at least three possibilities.
Can you be more specific, Miss Detective?
I'm throwing them in. I think we need to focus.
I am fucking focused.
Are you sure?
I was, but I changed my mind.
Since the most influential players are more or less dead, their seats are up for grabs. Once the king is knocked down, the game's usually over.
Someone's getting better at game metaphors.
Like I said, I have at least 3 hypotheses.
Yes, ma'am.
How sure are you of that?
Very. About 30%.
I feel like following this lead might take a long time.
I'm just looking at all the angles.
अच्छे से क्लोन को ढूंढने दो ना.
Wasn't it more profitable to keep him alive?
जब देखो तो बात करने लग जाते.
It would take years for his competitor to grow in political power.
True. You can't just grab someone off the street for a position like that.
How much planning does it take to set up something like that?
I don't know, but we need to figure out who's pulling the strings in all of this.
Were you close with Seth?
I prefer not to talk about him. Sure, he is my partner.
Sure. He was my partner. Why do you ask?
I remember you mentioned that you even talked with him about synchro problems.
We'd been sitting in a car for several dozen years. Had to talk about something.
The first time he ended up reconstructing an Icarite? You blaming yourself?
He knew the risk, and
He knew the risks. We weren't doing social work, but he was my friend. I hope he gets back on his feet after all this. Okay, let's try to draw some conclusions.
Honestly, I see 2 main possibilities. Or we're just seeing a small part of a bigger plan by someone who's always 2 steps ahead of us. Or Green's plan played out with Kovalev's help.
2 steps ahead.
How do you think?
Fuck, I don't know. He has access to some advanced tech. He managed to
Avocado.
make contact with you in the Red Room. He knew everything that happened. Like he was in Green's head. I thought Green just committed suicide, but now I'm having a tough time buying that. Sorry, I've got a lot of thoughts. What do you think? Who's behind all this? Murderer or Green?
The more
Green
important
ही
the
है भाई.
decision, the less certain, huh?
मुझे तो
We're
सारा
out
ही
of
लग रही.
time for mistakes.
Green was behind it all. The murderers behind it all.
I'll admit our alleged killer knows a lot, but we don't have enough evidence that taking control of bodies is even possible. Green wouldn't be so easy to manipulate. He held this city by the balls for hundreds of years. Seems he decided to go out in a blaze of glory and burn it all down.
If Green planned it all, then what role did the killer play in everything? So, what's his next step?
The motherfucker leaves no trace. The trail's cold.
Why haven't we heard of him before? He's a pro, after all.
Criminals are still in their learning curve when they do their first crimes. They leave more traces behind.
I'll check similar poisoning cases in recent years.
No, poison may have been removed from reports. Check the final death.
Oh, I think I have something. 2 weeks. No, shit. I was wrong. Forget it.
Sarah, rewind.
No, you can't touch your own case, or reconstruct it, or explain it. You can't defend yourself.
I'm the only one who can.
Oh, the fucking savior of the world. Can't you let go just this once?
You know the answer.
Damn you. Hang on.
I have to... What's this?
A new earpiece. This one shouldn't be so easy to spot.
Ah, thanks.
चलो फाइनल पे निकले, फाइनल केस। अरे वापस मैं उधर आ गया। क्या है रीचल, इसका सीन कुछ समझ ही नहीं आ रहा। अरे भागना पड़ा, बट छप छप क्या कर रहा। देखो वापस हो जाएगा। हाँ ये
Rachel,
सीन क्या समझ आ जाए ना तो मज़ा आ जाए।
Rachel!
Looking in the mirror at yourself, sometimes the scariest thing imaginable. But it was time to face myself on my own, without dragging anyone else down.
उफ,
The city are drawing near to Green's farewell location, Central Park. Everyone in the area is asked to leave the area for their own safety and security, according to the police.
भाई साहब वापस आने लग गया ये।
Dude, are you there? Hello? This guy looks shady. He's connected. Oh, this guy's a bull. Wait for me. We'll get it sorted together.
Seth?
Who else, genius? The voice of your conscience? Don't go.
हाँ, 1 घंटा
This is no
समझो यहाँ से।
ordinary schmuck who slings packages in the street. I just entered the initials and Hestia asked, am I satisfied with my work? They're calling from the top about it. This will end worse than usual.
I can't let go now.
I'll lean on him and get something. I'll find out what happened.
Fine. But what if you don't?
I will. Whatever it takes.
I can't cover your ass if you do this. James!
We just received word of gunshots in Central Park. The crowd is panicking.
ऐसे गन मैंने क्या शोपीस के लगाने लगा रखा है।
Truth is said to heal. The problem with this statement is that there are only 2 kinds of medicine that work. Those with an awful taste and narcotics.
James, are you there?
Good to hear you.
I'll be on the line, but remember, in this place, desynchro can be deadly. Gotta
भाई
make some
साहब
notes, yeah?
बड़ी चल।
Thanks. Never felt better. Damn it.
I can't see anything. Do you think there are any traces left after all this time?
I was here.
ये किसकी
How am
बॉडी है
I
भाई?
not one big lead? I had nowhere to run or hide. There's something here. I have to check it out. Some bodies were permanently damaged.
Guys, जो भी देख रहा है मेक श्योर टू लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब. तीसरा बॉडी क्या ये जो है इधर वो?
The frame looks shot through. I'll check it. Looks familiar. It fits my gun. Did I? No. I don't have enough information to reconstruct. Refusal of body credit. This
Accounting,
guy just hit the memory
liquid.
bank from here.
Probably like most of the victims.
liquidity.
There was a major firefight here before the derailment. I'll check where the shooter was. Most of the blood evaporated in the fire. Maybe the UV will detect something. So many different people. Shoe print.
Is it
I was ankle deep in blood. This is mine.
James?
I need to look for more evidence.
I don't know if reconstructing is a good idea.
Looks like he was standing around here somewhere. I already have a lot of data. I'm going to reconstruct.
James, think again. The reconstructor will try to use your memories because you were there.
It'll be fine, Sarah.
No, you won't. Wait. James, wait for me. I'll be back in a moment. I have something. I'll explain later.
भाई कहाँ भाग गई? बाद में बोलेगी डिस्कस करना नहीं चाहिए था.
The hell? What's going on?
We'll get through this difficult moment together. Can't remember? I'll tell you what happened.
I was chasing a dealer who was running away in the crowd.
You shot up those people.
No!
Look. It's you, James. The real you.
I can't believe this crap. You're manipulating me.
You're pathetic.
I couldn't kill those passengers. It wasn't me. He overwrites my memories? How does he know about the train? From a synchro test? Is this how he brings out memories? Get out of my head!
Are you alive? Is that fucking blood?
Killer uses your memories against you like a parasite. Squeezes into gaps left by the desyncs and modifies them. I don't know. He hacked synchro tests and finds out everything. He does it somehow.
Run away from there. Come home and we'll talk about it. Don't reconstruct any further, understand? I can't be with you now.
What?
I'll explain later. My body is in trouble. Okay? Over and out.
गया भाई मैं बची.
Why do people... I don't remember. I don't remember. Rachel had a similar one. She recorded lectures with it.
रेचल तो नहीं थी इधर. क्या होता रेचल ही हो. मैंने रेचल को तो नहीं मारा. You have already learned it once. This time it will be faster.
What's going on?
Did you know that in the last synchro test I talked about us? I understood that you would never accept my decisions. Life ends. Even memories fade away. Nothing else will happen. We tried. I know. We were stupid. That would be wrong. We would be bad people. We really are. Because we're still alive.
She would never. It's my own fears, feeding on her death. Reconstructing this is gonna be Sisyphus' work. The difference is Sisyphus tried to cheat death, not to immerse himself in it. What happened here? Didn't even have time to yell. A mortal wound. Why can't I remember anything? It's starting to look like a graveyard on wheels. I'm moving to reconstruction.
अरे वापस उसके बारे में.
You always think you're someone you're not.
Shot a dealer on the run. I had to have a clean shot.
You didn't fucking care at all.
It's a joke. I will not kill. I didn't kill anyone.
ऐसा मेरे को लग रहा है ऐसे करते करते खुद ही मर जाएगा लग रहा है.
You feel the truth. You can smell it under your skin. Can you feel it rotting?
Why can't I remember it?
You do remember.
Let's assume that's true. I shot everyone like a madman. What's next?
Have a look.
हाँ
Is this some kind of test?
ये तो सब वही हो गया.
You left them in Green's basement. Judge and executioner in one.
You're judging me? How many have you killed? You can do it. You know what's real.
Interesting. You remember what you felt. You remember the taste of blood from biting your lips.
I was in a frenzy. I wanted to get him and
किलर बदला तो नहीं निकाल रहा कुछ.
I hit him. That was all that mattered.
किलर बदला निकाल रहा लग रहा है.
He couldn't get far. They lead to the third car.
Are you ready?
Why do you have to be so annoying? He got hit hard. Why didn't he give up? The dealer was standing here somewhere and bleeding. We'll try to reconstruct.
Why did you take her from me? I don't know what's going on. Do you know who I work for? Names! Now! Lunatic! We'll work this out with the boss. I'll shoot down this car and we'll all die. Go ahead. But you're telling me one way or another. Who told you to sell Rachel the poison? What? Who? Who is he? He doesn't know anything. A counter-terrorist team's on the way. He's aiming at the car. Get the fuck out of here! Are you crazy? I'll shoot him down. Why did you do that to Rachel? Jump!
बस आगे दूसरा कन्वर्सेशन में दिखा रहा था. उसे.
No. No!
I'm not going in there with you. Our luck's run out.
No. I don't want to go in there!
Why not?
Why are you doing this?
You're dragging yourself to the grave.
What the fuck?
You don't understand how all of this has power over you. Relax and accept the truth.
I'm tired of you being sorry. The world is tired to see you too.
Help me.
Why do you cling so hard to this pathetic life?
सब कहाँ खींचा जा रहा हूँ मैं कि ये भी सपना है।
Sense. Give it up. I want to help you. Stop. Are you fucking crazy? Want to play with a knife, do you?
खुद को मार देगा क्या क्या?
We are cruel. And you're a sadist when you look at me like I can take away your pain.
Do you always have to make it difficult? Something good is finally coming to you.
Why did you do this to her? Why did you turn her against me?
Is that what you want to hear? My confession?
You motherfucker!
It's the only escape from the nightmare you are stuck in.
I saw in your eyes that you stopped believing in me. I let you down. For a moment, I even felt like I cared.
Help me! I don't have the strength anymore.
I'm sorry.
Please, step inside.
ऐसा क्या है?
Tired already? You lost a long time ago, James. You're a walking corpse.
भाई तू मेरे भाई से बचा ले भाई। सारा
Feel your mind
सारा की बात मान लेनी चाहिए थी क्या मतलब का?
minute.
You motherfucker!
You gave up a long, long time ago when you had everything. It wasn't hard life that destroyed you. Stop hitting yourself.
भाई साहब क्या?
James! James! I've been talking to you for 10 minutes! Give me a sign of life. Get in touch immediately. James! Hello? James, I need your help. Salma is, my body's in the middle of a riot and it's in danger.
James? Are you okay?
Yeah. But I'll regret this in the morning. I had a bad feeling about all this. A revolution is like an amputation. When it comes too late, it's sure to bring blood and pain, and as likely as not, little else.
James, where are you going?
Don't worry, I'm just below the park. I want to run into our friends in blue. I'm already flying over.
Close all airspace. I repeat, close the airspace over the park. Regroup on 57 and stop them from getting south. I will be there soon.
It's not an easy day to be a police chief.
It's not easy for anyone.
Central Park.
Green could not have picked a better epitaph for himself if he tried. A forest of fake trees that last forever without actually being alive. What exactly happened?
All I know is the mob ripped through the police cordon and attacked the rich folks at Green's celebration.
गया भाई.
James? Are you there?
गया भाई जेम्स.
I've lost my vision. Talk to me.
Copy.
James! Oh, you're alive. You okay? Did you get hit hard? James, are you okay?
Think so. Had a hard landing. Report a police car crashed near me.
Did you literally run into one of our friends in blue?
There he is! Quick!
Report it. Someone's coming.
He's still breathing! The fucker's hiding!
Back up.
Get him!
One sec.
This guy doesn't have much time.
Don't do anything. You can't risk it right now.
And rip out his Icarite! Leave me alone! Fuck! Another cop? I'll finish him off so he doesn't get away!
भाई जोकर कहाँ से आ गया?
Let's get the second one. Up above! Look out! Police! Drop the door! Grenade!
वैसा मैं यहाँ पे ऐसे ही बैठा रहूँगा क्या?
They make it in time?
More or less. At least they didn't rip his Icarite open. What about Salma?
She got to the center of the riot. Now she's heading back. Head south and you'll run into her.
How fast is she moving?
Pretty fast and steady. I don't think she's hurt. We don't know if someone's after her.
किधर जाना है?
What I love about this car is that on any given day, it always looks better than I do.
भाई साहब जाना किधर है? मैं किधर ही चल रहा?
Shit, they took your plate. An APB for a police car was sent out automatically.
Great.
ना आ गया वैसे एंडिंग में आ चुका.
A great day for scrap dealers. Not for anyone else.
खत्म ही नहीं वाला स्टोरी पूरा.
The road's closed. Gotta go around it. I see some kind of statue.
How big?
Pretty fucking big.
Great. Probably the Morai statue from Green's exhibit, where his farewell happened. Head towards it.
I'm trying. I have to go through the park.
Please hurry.
अरे प्लीज हरी समझ गया.
Something keeps bugging me. Whose idea was it to say goodbye to Green here?
I don't know. Probably the city. It was the last exhibition he sponsored. Why does it matter?
I'm wondering if this could have been planned.
You think everything that's happened here was also part of Kovalev and Green's plan?
Yeah, it would make sense.
Look, everything happens on the day of Green's funeral. And it all started with him.
ये ग्रीन और इसका लोचा क्या मेरे को समझना पड़ेगा.
Well, it works.
But what was the goal?
ये पूरे गेम का मेरे को वापस एक वीडियो देखना पड़ेगा, समझना पड़ेगा क्या है.
I can see the place where the ceremony was.
Great. Head over there.
ओ भाई,
What did you say the statue was of?
Morai.
That explains a lot.
Morai were the goddesses of fate. All I know is that they watched over the life thread of mortals and gods.
How
भाई
nice.
ऐसा अगर फ्यूचर में हो गया ना,
How
सब
solemn.
बिल्डिंग विल्डिंग सब लटक रही है ऊपर.
Slowing down. She seems to be
नीचे एक बड़ा
running
सा
out of
स्टैचू.
strength.
Kara? I couldn't believe when the system spat out your name, and you just happened to be in the middle of this shitstorm. Oh no, this is all on you. It's the result of you sweeping shit under the rug. The fuck's that supposed to mean? Cut the shit. We both know how dirty you are.
James, what are you doing?
I put up with you and covered your sorry ass for decades. You ungrateful bastard.
ऐसा मार दिया सीधा मेरे को.
Watch out! The car! Fuck!
गया मैं. खत्म मेरी स्टोरी. ओह बचाओ. सब ये सब क्या है? अरे जा रहा हूँ भाई. वैसा मैं इधर मरने का है, उसको टेलर के पीछे पड़ी हुई है. ये लोग उल्टा क्यों भाग रहे हैं? अरे वापिस. सेम ऐसी टाइप का चीज़ डाइंग लाइट में भी था.
I don't know yet. But I'll find her.
पहले मैं मर गया लेकिन उसको ढूंढ कर रहूँगा. ये मिल गई.
There she is.
अरे
Don't shoot! I was sent by... Good morning, sunshine! You're too late! She belongs to me!
this body belongs to someone else.
We have a problem! This body belongs to someone I fucking care about! It wasn't supposed to be a secret?
भाई गोली तो लग नहीं रहा उससे, ऐसे बैठा रहा था। ओए लग रहा। गेट क्लोजर।
Your liaison officer? No different from the rest. And she deserves to be punished. The punishment you didn't have the courage to inflict.
Is it about me or Sarah? Should you have forced to bigger goal? Who were you, Green? Ah,
Who
sorry.
were you to Green and Kovalev? What did you have in common with them?
For years, I've watched people look the other way until they can't see it all and lose their humanity. I had to use them
भाई कितना गोली है
to
उसमें?
shake the world up.
Get closer. उधर जाएगा।
I just need to dish out justice one more time.
Justice is my
I
thing.
got bad news. Justice is my thing, motherfucker!
Well, show me what you're made of then. Come out.
Get closer.
You need to put the gun down. It's psychosis.
Come on.
What
भाई स्ट्रेंजर कहाँ से बोल रहा है कि मेरे दिमाग के अंदर है?
Sarah. I mean, Salma. Is that you? Fight him! Take back control!
Fight him? You think someone's controlling me, right?
Wait. What?
Let's fight him together. Can we? We'll fight him together.
We'll make it. Just put the gun down. It's just me.
Is taking over your body.
Taking over your body. It's happened to me too. You can beat him. You gotta fight.
I can't see what you see, or hear what you're hearing, or feel what you're feeling. But I know even Green struggled with something similar.
भाई मेरे अंदर ही कुछ घपला लगता है।
Psychotic disorder.
Desynchro. What?
Probably our Icarite. Our mind has a limit.
It can only handle a certain number of traumas and
हाँ
reincarnations
अच्छा इसके अंदर से आ जाए।
until it gives out.
I don't know if I can help you, to be honest, but I'll try. You just have to let me go, okay?
भाई उड़ा दे सीधे।
You killed him, didn't you? Green's dead because of you.
What? I tried to help him, but I'm not a miracle worker.
अरे उड़ा दे भाई उड़ा दे।
Down his psyche for centuries.
लेफ्ट क्लिक दो भाई मेरे को उड़ा देता हूँ।
Fucking how? Please. I'm exhausted. Put the gun down.
भाई उड़ा दे।
You can trust me. Drop it.
भाई साहब उड़ा दे। Shoot through the weapon. Shoot.
Choice.
थ्रो करने का भी वो मेरे को मारती उतना गारंटी था मेरे को, क्योंकि उसके अंदर कोई और है। भाई साहब दुनिया के सारे लोग मर जाते लेकिन मैं नहीं मरता, ऐसा कैसे?
James?
I stopped him. He tried to bolt.
No! Did she?
He was in your body. I had no choice.
भाई साहब अभी तक नहीं मारा। भाई साहब फाइनली मैं उसके पास जा रहा हूँ। भाई साहब अभी तो जाने दो, ख़त्म होने वाला गेम। भाई गेम ख़त्म होने वाला है, अभी तो जाने दो। पहुंच गया पहुंच गया पहुंच गया। फा अरे भाई साहब पहुंच गया था, टच करने देते बस। ये क्या है भाई? वो अच्छा मेरी बॉडी, मैं वापस दूसरे बॉडी में ट्रांसफ़र हो रहा हूँ क्या? दूसरे बॉडी में ट्रांसफ़र हो रहा हूँ मैं। हाय घुसा दिया। कारा जेम्स, जॉनसन मैरी, एडिसन थॉमस। ये क्या मेरी ये वैसा है क्या? पहला इसमें कन्वर्ट था, फिर उसके बाद उसमें हुआ, फिर अभी तीसरा। तो मैं एडिसन में जा रहा हूँ क्या? एड्रेसन जो भी था। ये जेम्स तो मर गया। भाई साहब अच्छा इसमें तो सबका क्लोन रहेगा ना, सबके वो मेमोरीज जो वो लोग पहले थे। तो किसने बड़ा इतना बड़ा पावर प्लांट? चलो बस फाइनली गेम खत्म हो। अच्छी स्टोरी थी।
I dragged my feet calling for a long time. I knew you wouldn't pick up, obviously, but it still wasn't easy. Bits and pieces of our last conversations.
चलो बहुत बात कर लिया, मैं कोई बात नहीं करना। तो अच्छी स्टोरी थी, मज़ा भी आया खेलने के लिए। चलो बस थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग। मैं स्ट्रीम ऐड करता हो गया। मैं सोचा इसमें अलग अलग टाइप के डिटेक्टिव के चीज़ रहेंगे, लेकिन हम एक ही स्टोरी के पीछे थे। लेकिन अच्छा है, मज़ा था। स्टोरी मज़े तो थी, अच्छी भी, ग्राफिक भी खतरनाक थे। चलो रात को मिलता हूँ मैं वैलोरेंट में। चलो बाय बाय।